A flunky. Ooh. All right, so that looks like it's gonna be a preview. That's a preview, so I gotta stop it right there. So, in other words, he's not a top elf or anything like that. He's actually a low-ranking elf. Oh my god! And he has this elitist ideology because he's an elf that he has to play his part a certain type of way or anything like that, and is not working in the slightest. That is crazy. Oh my god. I mean, this series in itself is absolutely amazing. I don't know what to say about it. It amazes me how every single episode in this series is so damn unique, so damn well crafted that I can't say anything extra about it. You could say is beat for beat or by the numbers, anything like that, or it's your typical shonen or anything like that. But you cannot deny that this series is absolutely 100%, 199% engaging. I mean, the action scenes, the color, the dynamic lighting, the characterization, their backstory, the ways that they use magic, the ways that Will has to help himself advance to different levels because he can't use magic. It's amazing. I mean, I don't know what else I can say about it. I mean, Will in himself has gone to where he has to analyze every single monster, know how they work, know how they function, because he doesn't have a way to take it easy. He's always 24% on hard mode. I don't like the way I said that, but he is 24, 365 all the time on hard mode whenever he's fighting in the dungeons. He doesn't have any way to absorb the magical essence out of those parts. So he has to pick them up. He has to carry them around. So of course that makes sense that he'll be extra strong when it comes down to carrying stuff around. He has to carry things around with him 24/7. He has to carry monster pieces and everything with him in order for him to get credits. This makes so much sense when it comes down to this anime. I I I don't know what else to say about it. The series in itself is so damn well crafted. And in this episode, you saw that Will wasn't able to isn't able to easily be comparable to everybody else immediately just around his regular peers or the regular group or anything like that. But when it comes down to situations that are the unknown, that's his moment to shine. When they don't have magic, when they don't have areas or ways that they could easily quickly identify or do something to something, he's the main one in the situation. He's the main driver in the seat. And that is exactly why I love his character. His character is so freaking amazing. He does, like, every single episode, they give you more and more different reasons as to why you should love Will. And I do. Another thing when it comes down to what I was thinking about yesterday, I wonder if Elfie or whatever her name is, the chick that baby mama number one, I wonder if she is actually. I have been wondering for a long time if uh Rosti actually happens to be Elfaria. Wouldn't that be funny if her ice magic isn't just to be able to um leave clones of herself, but she could in fact customize and change how that clone looks? That would be a very interesting thing, because if you think about it, Rosti never goes out on like events or anything like that. Never is involved in classroom activities. never is involved into the praxis or group activities, doesn't go to any of the dungeons or anything like that, but is always around when it comes down to teachers being there, when it comes down to Will, when it comes down to all these other different areas Rosty's able to be around. However, Rosty is not like hasn't shown their magic or hasn't shown his abilities or anything like that. I was wrong when it came down to the last theory that Rossi is actually a girl. However, what if Rossi is a girl, but it's Elfie? She learned how to transform her body or use an ice clone in some type of shape, form, or fashion and change herself in order to be closer to Will. Because think about it. Why would Elfie, the person that seems to be obsessed with Will, why would she be in a position where she never sees him ever again? She literally said that she cloned herself 10 times when she was 4, specifically so that way she can always be able to play with Will and always be able to have him all to herself. You mean to tell me she never learned how to use any type of creation magic or changing the ice clone into a specific person so she could always be around him 24/7? That would also be very terrifying, wouldn't it? It would be a situation where you would not be able to trust the person that you're around, or if Elfie is actually a friend or foe or anything like that. And it will be interesting to see exactly how her powers work in regards to that. Because if she's able to clone herself, what's to say that she isn't able to sculpt and change the ice to however she like? You can't even like the only reason we know that the clones that Julius was using were his clones is because they had ice at the bottom of them and as they had steam coming off of them. But when he was using help with his friends and everything like that, you weren't even able to tell that. You weren't even able to tell that there was steam coming off them because the ice temperature or anything like that. So what if Elfie is actually able to either A, transform herself, or B, transform an ice clone to specifically change it how she wants it to look? That would be crazy, right? And then she ended up uh Will's roommate, specifically so she could be around him 24/7, so she could assist him, so she could give him that push up, so that way he could get closer and closer to her level or be closer to where she currently is. Because she says she's always gonna be waiting on him. So I'm curious to exactly why have we not seen uh Elfie either in action doing uh different things, or we haven't seen a whole lot of her, or if even if it's a situation where we have seen her is only like little small snippets here and there and she's in her bedroom or she's in a meeting or something like that. Who's to say she didn't just use her magic, change up the ice into her, and that way she can live out her life being around Will 24 damn 7, and then having the ice clone be there as her stand-in. Man, that would be an amazing and crazy fucking thing to happen if that's exactly what happens in this series. Ooh, man. I just can't think, because think about it. When it comes down to magic, you could do so many great and amazing things with magic. I mean, he was able to do illusion magic, and everybody said that he was a flunky, that he couldn't do the high levels of illusion magic or anything like that when it came down to the elf guy. He was not able to do the most amazing parts of elf illusion magic. But Elfie, Alferia, whatever her name is, she's able to clone herself, and these are clones and copies of herself that you can physically interact with, learn about stuff like that. And you mean to tell me she's never thought about using her clones to have her have a stand-in and then change her appearance so that way she can go and be around Will? Because think about it, all she would have to do is just change This on up, she could change her body. She could put on any type of clothing or anything like that, because we know how anime works. Change her clothing or anything like that, however she like. All she would have to do is change her face. It's weird, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just a theory. Maybe you guys are gonna say that I'm absolutely crazy, deranged, all these different type of things down below in the comments. But I hope you guys enjoyed my videos. If you have, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Oh, my arm is cut off. And subscribe down below for more videos just like this one. Make sure you like me, love me, and you talk to me down below. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace.